Okay, so if you're playing the credit card points game, you know the drill. Which card for gas this month did I activate that grocery offer?
Yeah,
Well, it can be a real headache.
absolutely. Keeping track of everything, I mean, it almost requires a full-time analyst or maybe a massive spreadsheet.
Right. So today we're doing a deep dive into an app that claims to solve all that. Max Rewards. The promise is huge. It says it'll maximize your rewards, automatically activate offers, track everything, and even tell you the best card for, like, every
That
purchase.
sounds almost too good to be true, that level of optimization. And that's really our mission here. Figure out if this convenience is, the real deal. Is it legitimate? Does it actually work smoothly?
Exactly. We need to know if the potential reward boost is worth maybe wrestling with the tech itself.
So first things first, legitimacy. Is this a trustworthy app? And honestly, the initial signs are pretty positive.
Okay.
For starters, it's available on both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. That means it's passed their basic checks, their standards for security and function.
That's a good baseline. And they're not exactly hiding either, right? I saw they have a pretty active online presence.
Oh yeah, definitely. Facebook, LinkedIn, and their Instagram community is quite large, over 35,000 followers. That kind of visibility, that ongoing engagement, it suggests a real operation.
And crucially, what about transparency? Do we know who's behind it?
We do. The source material confirmed they provide actual contact info, email, phone number, even a physical address. That's pretty good.
Okay.
And even better, the team isn't anonymous. The website lists them, photos, names, links to LinkedIn profiles. The founders, Anik Khan and David Gao, they're right there. That definitely helps build trust. You feel like they're real people you can actually, hold accountable.
Okay, so it seems legitimate, transparent people, real company. But now the big question, does the app actually work as promised in the real world? Does it deliver that seamless experience? I saw the App Store rating was pretty good.
Yeah, 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Good.
Sounds great, right?
Yeah.
But ratings don't always tell the whole story.
Right. Where did the real dirt come from?
Mostly from places like Reddit discussions. That's where you find users sharing the, let's say, unfiltered details, the frustrations.
And what were they saying? What are the main pain points?
Syncing issues, that was the big one. While people generally like the tracking features, many reported persistent problems getting the app to sync correctly with certain banks.
Ah, so the core function sometimes breaks.
Kind of. And think about it, you get an app like this for convenience, to avoid manual work. Then you end up spending time troubleshooting the connection. It defeats the purpose a bit.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Anything else?
There was also annoyance when updates remove features people liked. One specific example mentioned was losing the ability to sort offers by the most recent ones added. Little things like that can really bug users who rely on a specific workflow.
Okay, so it's not perfect then. Far from it, maybe.
Definitely not perfect. The overall verdict seems to be Max Rewards is legitimate, it can be genuinely useful for optimization, but expect some bumps, some limitations.
It's interesting, though, that even with those syncing headaches and feature changes, a lot of users seem to stick with it.
Right. Because even with the frustrations, the value they get from optimizing their rewards, from seeing those offers activated, still outweighs the hassle for many.
Yeah.
It's still better than the giant spreadsheet, I guess.
So the bottom line seems to be, if you're really driven, like really committed to squeezing every last point out of your cards, Max Rewards is probably worth checking out.
Yeah, definitely consider it.
Yeah.
It does offer real benefits, and the company seems above board. Just go in with your eyes open. Expect you might hit some snags, especially with bank connections.
Manage your expectations.
Exactly. And that brings us to the final thought, something for you to maybe mull over. Given that the potential value here is high, but the user experience can be bumpy,
Uh-huh.
what's your personal threshold? At what point does the time and energy you spend fiddling with syncing problems or navigating interface changes actually cancel out the extra rewards you're earning? Or is that break-even point for your time versus the maximum points?
That's the real optimization puzzle, isn't it? How much is your time worth in the quest for points? Something to think about.
Yeah,